actually going to start on time for once, by the looks of it. Just gonna sort it out on Facebook. Just bear with me. Alright, perfect. Yeah, just give it a couple minutes and we'll actually get this kicked off for real. Bear with me while I sort out the socials. Alright, yeah, let's get this kicked off, guys. Alright, yep, welcome to part 9 of my Deus Ex playthrough. I'm Tom McCaughley, author of Silicon Burning. Yeah, I'm just been hanging out playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided and live streaming it as a way of just passing the time during the lockdown. And as a way of just reaching out to the fans, you know, just getting to know you guys a bit better. Yeah, so like I said, this is just carrying on. This is part 9 of my playthrough. Took a break for a couple of days, just to chill out. Played some Smash Brothers, actually, my other gaming passion. The only online game I really play, actually, Smash Brothers at the moment. Yeah, gotten pretty good. Borderline Elite Smash now as Sonic. Very happy about that. Almost there, almost there. So yeah, before I get into the Deus Ex playthrough, I'm just going to read you out the synopsis of my book, for those of you who don't know it already. For those of you who have been watching my playthrough, you've probably heard this a few times by now, but I'm just going to go out of the way again, because the synopsis sounds really good against the Deus Ex soundtrack. So yeah, here we go. Silicon Burning. London has been upgraded. So have its nightmares. The year is 2045. Almost 30 years have passed since a devastating nuclear terrorist attack on London. Mothermind, an advanced artificial intelligence created by the Virtualife Corporation, now monitors British citizens 24/7. The boundaries between machines and humans have blurred. The gap between rich and poor has widened. The human race is diminishing and cybernetically enhanced transhumans are growing rapidly. The flames of rebellion are rising, though, spurred on by an enigmatic hacker group known as Spiritform. But after successfully infiltrating Virtualife's network, one of Spiritform's members falls victim to Jack-21, a prolific serial killer that has been terrorizing the transhuman population of London. Now, Virtualife hires Arthur Wells, a cyborg private investigator and cyber warfare specialist, to retrieve the data stolen by Spiritform, before the secrets within are decrypted and revealed to the world. But little does he realise that he's falling into a deep corporate conspiracy and a whole new interpretation of a cat and mouse game. Pick this up at your peril. You will not be able to put it down once you start reading. So yeah, get your copy of Silicon Burning right now, guys. It's available for just $1.99. Going on sale at the moment to celebrate the release of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex 2045 on Netflix, which was really awesome if you haven't seen it already. It's well worth a try. So yeah, I'm just going to get this kicked off. Going to resume my playthrough of Deus Ex. Let's get us going. Got a fair bit of writing done today, so I'm happy about that. Trying to find the way to balance the time and lockdown is you've got so much time, but you want to try and use it efficiently. About more. I don't know. I'm just starting to get a drag. I hope it doesn't go on for much longer. Yeah. Oh well. At least this live streaming thing is, you know, it's a nice little new experiment. It's actually kind of working. I got a few sales the other day, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, I've been doing this for quite a while now, but I've really kind of struggled with the social media side of this. You know, I guess I'm not that savvy with it, but yeah, this live streaming's just been an interesting way of making content, and it's kind of working. So yeah. What did I do last time? I sold a bunch of stuff, didn't I? Sorry. That's.
Let's make this fast, huh? Let's all get home to our girlfriends. Or radiators.
Oh yeah, very funny, mate. Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to sell some things quickly because there's kind of clogging up space in my inventory right now. Bit of health never hurts, so yeah, let's get that out of the way.
I'm trying to run a business here.
Maybe later.
Fucking clicks.
I just bought a bunch of shit of you. What's this guy's problem, man? Alright. That way. Alright, resume this little quest of mine. Yeah, don't be shy, guys. Feel free to ask me any Cyberpunk related questions. Bit of health never hurts, so yeah, let's get that out of the way.
Worse than the beggars.
Da 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 da. I can't even remember where I was up to last time round. I think I had to. Oh yeah, I had to go to the red light district for some reason. Funky. Anyone ever been to Amsterdam? Very reminiscent right now. Oh yeah, I've got to meet up with this guy. That's it.
You thinking of becoming a regular? What would you like?
Get a drink, why not?
Here you go. You want another?
Not right now, thanks. I've got something to get to.
Hey, I'm a citizen. I have rights. You cannot detain me without charging me. This I know.
And I know you're gonna sit there quietly and wait with us like a good little watchmaker.
I've got this, Agent Riley. You and your partner can relax for a few minutes.
Wait a minute. I know you. You've been in my shop. What is this?
You have some things to answer for, Mr. Stanek.
Oh, yeah.
Evidence linking you and your shop to the train station bombing.
Hey, a few more people have joined. That's nice.
No, I would never. I wouldn't even know where to start. You have the wrong man.
Do I? Convince me. I have a timing device with your name on it, and I found the tools to make even more bombs in your apartment. What else am I supposed to think?
But you've been to my shop. You know I fix watches. I don't make bombs. No, those tools aren't mine. They belong to my...
Your daughter?
No. Look, take me in. I'm the one you're looking for, not her. I have made bombs for them.
I don't think so. Protecting your daughter is admirable, Mr. Stanek. But you're not doing her any good by taking the blame. You need to tell me what you know.
You're right, I know. Allison was in the military. She always wanted to belong, to be part of something greater than herself. She was such a beautiful child. Gifted.
What happened?
After the incident, she met some people. They said they were her friends. I could see they only wanted to use her. Parasites, and now they have taken her. You must help. She is not to blame for this. She has been coerced.
Calm down. What do you mean they've taken her?
Allison and I were supposed to meet here tonight. Instead, one of them came by, spewing curses about fleshers and naturals. He gave me a message from her. She was saying goodbye. But she would never. They used her, and now they intend to make her disappear.
Alright, stop. Let's have a look. Let's find out a bit more about this.
Does your daughter have the expertise to do this?
Much more than I do. She was in the military. EOD, they call it. Explosive Ordnance Disposal.
The bomb's what?
Yes. She was happy in the military. They augmented her, rebuilt her to make her better at what she did. But after the incident, she was dishonorably discharged. She was lost.
That's when these new friends found her.
Ugh. They exploited her, and now they plan to discard her.
What do you know about these friends of hers?
Other than they were augmented, not much. They only spoke to Allison when they came to the shop. As if anyone unaugmented was beneath them. They kept talking about the Ascension, whatever that is.
Your apartment was booby-trapped by Radic Nicoladze.
What? Why would he? I guess friendship means nothing to a thug.
What happened?
I was never a wealthy man, but my shop is well known.
Hey, a few more people join. That's nice.
British liked my watches. He knew I needed money after what happened to Allison, so we strike a deal. Deals are like beautiful women to that man. A better one always comes around.
Where can I find Allison, Mr. Stanek?
I wish I knew. I would go and get her away from those people. I was about to go looking for her when your goons showed up.
We'll find her. I need you to go with these agents. I'll have some more questions for you.
No! I have to go! I have to help her! She's all I have.
Please, let us do our job.
Find my daughter, or I will!
Smiley, I spoke to Stanek. He's not our guy, but he has a daughter, Allison. Ex-military EOD. She might be the bomb maker.
So what's our next move?
Stanek says he doesn't know where she is, but I think he's hiding something. The agents are bringing him in. Until he gives her up, this investigation is stalled.
I'll make sure they lean on him. See what he knows.
Good. Let me know what happens.
Okay, so since a few more people have joined now, I'm just going to reintroduce myself. I'm Thomas McCaughley, the author of Silicon Burning, the first in my series of cyberpunk crime thrillers called Singularity Rising. I'm just here hanging out, playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and yeah, just finding ways to pass the lockdown, really, you know, trying to get to know my audience a bit better. Feel free to ask me any cyberpunk related questions during the live stream. For those of you who are new, I'm just going to read you the synopsis of my book if you haven't heard it already, because it sounds really good against the Deus Ex soundtrack. So here we go. Silicon Burning. London has been upgraded. So have its nightmares. The year is 2045. Almost 30 years have passed since a devastating nuclear terrorist attack on London. Mothermind, an advanced artificial intelligence created by the Virtualife Corporation, now monitors British citizens 24/7. The boundaries between machines and humans have blurred. The gap between rich and poor has widened. The human race is diminishing and cybernetically enhanced transhumans are growing rapidly. The flames of rebellion are rising though, spurred on by an enigmatic hacker group known as Spiritform. But after successfully infiltrating Virtualife's network, one of Spiritform's members falls victim to Jack-21, a prolific serial killer that has been terrorizing the transhuman population of London. Now, Virtualife hires Arthur Wells, a cyborg private investigator and former cyber warfare specialist, to retrieve the data stolen by Spiritform before the secrets within are decrypted and revealed to the world. But little does he realise that he's falling into a deep corporate conspiracy and a whole new interpretation of a cat and mouse game. Pick this up at your peril. You will not be able to put it down once you start reading. So yeah, get your copy of Silicon Burning right now, guys. It's available on Amazon for just $1.99 to celebrate the release of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex 2045 on Netflix. Yeah, you probably, for those of you who have been watching along, you've probably heard that synopsis a fair few times by now, so I apologise about that. But like I said, I'm just here to plug my book, really. If you're into, I mean, if you like Deus Ex, you'll probably like my book. If you read, you know.
Nice to find another bottle.
Something of a rarity these days, I know.
I'll let you know if I see anything.
I suppose I should probably think of things to say about myself, cyberpunk related. A question I get asked a lot: what's my favourite cyberpunk movie? The answer is obviously Blade Runner, followed closely by Ghost in the Shell. You know, stereotypical answers, but they're just so influential. It can't be anything else, really. Can I hack these things yet? I can hack these things. Oh, hello. What have we got in here? Stun gun ammo, nice. Tranquilizer rifle ammo. Sellable stuff. Biocell, nice. I love being able to hack everything willy-nilly. And let's check this one. Okay, can't hack that one. But maybe, just maybe. No. What about here? Macho man. Interesting.
Hello.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh, come on.
Access granted.
Oh, 3 milliseconds to spare. Nice.
Alex, I'm in Miller's apartment. The man keeps a tight ship.
What do you expect? He's former SAS. Military life will make a neat freak out of anyone. If he's got secrets in there, Adam, they'll be well hidden.
Everyone's got to tell. I just need to know more about him to understand his.
Just nick all his booze, because my Jensen is a major alcoholic. Just stealing my boss's shit. This is amazing. I can't tell you how many times I fantasized about that. You gotta love video games. Let's have a look. Oh, nice. Damn, I have to...
I think I got something, Alex. Miller's NSN access card. He must have left it behind when he logged into his second computer.
His second computer? Anything incriminating on it?
Haven't checked it yet. But I'm starting to think the only way we'll learn more is by hearing all of that NSN conversation.
Shit, man, that's risky. But we may have to.
Why? You find something on VersaLife?
It ain't good. Meet me in the small courtyard near Pt.9. I'll explain.
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
My boss's shit. I tried carrying a sniper rifle before, but it took up too much space in my inventory. I'm pretty full as is, to be honest with you.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Yeah. Come on, I want to try hacking you again. Alright, let's give that another try.
Access granted.
Much better. What's this guy got to steal? Crafting parts, always handy. Nice. I could use a bath. Whee. Ah, this is nice. Just what I needed after a hard day's, you know, cyberpunking out. Let's go. Okay.
What's this?
Hey.
Alex, you here?
Hey, thanks for being quick. Didn't want to be seen hanging around by myself for too long in case you got held up.
I can be a gentleman, sometimes. You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah, a couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in the Roka Seca Beach facility. Special Projects Division. She was poisoned, just like Rucker.
She? You got her name?
Anik Norstad. Why? We know somebody there?
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
I can't stand VersaLife, Adam. Back when I was flying for Bell Tower in Panama, I stumbled into deep shit with them. They're the reason I've got a target on my back. They told my bosses to kill me.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. We just need to know what this is. Tell me more about this researcher.
The information we found on Norstad was buried deep. No police report, no autopsy. Just a footnote on an insurance claim, calling it an industrial accident.
She was working with dangerous pathogens, wasn't she?
Supposedly. Janus thinks there's more to it. He's the one who found the report. Said it was off.
Off how?
Lots of blank spaces and missing details. Didn't really go into it.
And you didn't think to ask, did you?
Are you saying I fucked up?
No, not at all. You just seem to put a lot of faith in Janus's opinion, that's all.
Janus changed my identity, gave me purpose again after VersaLife ruined everything for me. He helped me see things I'd never seen before.
Like what?
Like how some conspiracy theories aren't far from the truth. After Panama, I didn't believe any of that shit Picus News kept spinning about the incident. About what caused the incident. Then things got real bad for us Augmented, and Janus gave me a chance to set it right.
By going after the men in the shadows.
By working with you. I keep thinking about what you said, about framing ARC for a break-in that makes them look like terrorists. A VersaLife researcher shows up dead, poisoned just like Rucker? Are we talking bioweapons here?
Miller's access card might help us find out.
How? I don't follow you.
NSN exchanges are stored in the system's cloud memory. If I log in as Miller using his access card, I might be able to play back more of that conversation he had with the bosses.
Shit, Adam, this isn't like planting a bug. You have to actually use the chair. For a while. If anyone catches you...
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Your call. But I want to be plugged in and listening the whole time you're in there. Just be careful, man. Call me when you've accessed the machine.
Okay, right. Gotta head back to TF-29 now. Look, seems like a couple more people have joined us, so I'm just going to reintroduce myself for those of you who have just signed on. My name's Tom McCaughley. I'm here hanging out today playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I am the author of Silicon Burning, the first in my series of cyberpunk crime thrillers called Singularity Rising. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention I'm wearing my Ghost in the Shell t-shirt today. Hey. Because I am a massive Cyberpunk fan, obviously. I did write a 600-page long Cyberpunk novel, which I am now going to read the synopsis for you again, because it sounds really great against the Deus Ex soundtrack, so here we go. Silicon Burning. London has been upgraded. So have its nightmares. The year is 2045. Almost 30 years have passed since a devastating nuclear terrorist attack on London. Mothermind, an advanced artificial intelligence created by the Virtualife Corporation, now monitors British citizens 24/7. The boundaries between machines and humans have blurred. The gap between rich and poor has widened. The human race is diminishing and cybernetically enhanced transhumans are growing rapidly. The flames of rebellion are rising though, spurred on by an enigmatic hacker group known as Spiritform. But, after successfully infiltrating Virtualife's network, one of Spiritform's members falls victim to Jack-21, a prolific serial killer that has been terrorizing the transhuman population of London. Now, Virtualife hires Arthur Wells, a cyborg private investigator and former cyber warfare specialist, to retrieve the data stolen by Spiritform before the secrets within are decrypted and revealed to the world. But little does he realise that he's falling into a deep corporate conspiracy and a whole new interpretation of a cat and mouse game. Pick this up at your peril. You will not be able to put it down once you start reading. So yeah, get your copy of Silicon Burning right now, guys. It's available on Amazon for just $1.99 to celebrate the release of Ghost in the Shell 2045 on Netflix. I have a practice point available, so I'm just gonna spend that real quick. What should I enhance? What should I enhance? Let's have a look. I do want my Tesla dart, so I'm going to save up and get that. So yeah, my book is available on Amazon. The link is in the description below. I do also have signed copies available for just $1.99 from my website. Feel free to have a look at thomasmccaughlybooks.co.uk/shop to get your copy, signed copy of Silicon Burning available right now. When I started writing Silicon Burning, like the news about Edward Snowden was still fresh in everyone's mind, so that was a big influence on me. But even when I was conceiving the idea in university, which was about 2010, the thing that really influenced me was the documentary about Anonymous, how they helped with the revolution in Egypt. That was really interesting. I forget what it was called. It was on Netflix.
Alex,
it was really,
I'm in.
Really interesting.
Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
I hope virtual reality isn't as inconvenient as that in the future, because that'd be really a pain in the arse to install in your house.
This is different.
This is cool. It's funny how all, like, Cyberpunk virtual conference rooms look the same. Even in my book, I couldn't help but describe it as looking at something like this. Alright. But what am I supposed to do? Okay, not that way. Nice. Very Tron-esque, this is. Sweet. I love how the firewall has a front cover. Let's have a look. Cool. Okay, so there's 5 more. Nice. Uh-huh. Ah. Oh, come on. Okay, so I've got to go across there and get to that one first, I guess. There we go. There we go. Oop. Okay, number 2. Oops. This cube is your friend. Treat it well and you will get cake. I hope people still remember Portal, because that game was really good. Ah. Nice. Okay. Very cool. Whoop. Oi. Okay. Uh-huh. Nice. Now, what am I supposed to do once I'm here? Can I... Oh, can I... I've got to get down to that server block down there. But... Aha. There we go. Like a ninja. Nice. I'm just going to turn the lights on 1 second. Watch the cutscene first.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because Ark doesn't operate in North America.
Place call Hong Kong Alpha 10 priority message. We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside Ark?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto it.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker... Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the Council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
End call. Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
I'll see what I can do. Later, man.
Alright, just gotta pause quickly while I turn the lights on. Okay, seems like a couple more people have joined us, including my wonderful girlfriend Kira. Mwah, how are you, my dear? So, for those of you who are joining us, my name is Tom McCaughley. I am the author of Silicon Burning, the first in my series of cyberpunk crime thrillers called Singularity Rising. I'm just here hanging out playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided and answering cyberpunk related questions from you, the public. Yay. So yeah, before I crack on, I'm just going to read you guys a synopsis of my book if you haven't heard it already. For those of you who have been watching while you're probably watching along, you probably have heard this a few times by now, but I'm just going to read it again for the sake of the people who haven't heard it. So here we go. Silicon Burning. London has been upgraded. So have its nightmares. The year is 2045. Almost 30 years have passed since a devastating nuclear terrorist attack on London. Mothermind, an advanced artificial intelligence created by the Virtualife Corporation, now monitors British citizens 24/7. The boundaries between machines and humans have blurred. The gap between rich and poor has widened. The human race is diminishing, and cybernetically enhanced transhumans are growing rapidly. The flames of rebellion are rising, though, spurred on by an enigmatic hacker group known as Spiritform. But, after successfully infiltrating Virtualife's network, one of Spiritform's members falls victim to Jack-21, a prolific serial killer that's been terrorizing the transhuman population of London. Now, Virtualife hires Arthur Wells, a cyborg private investigator and former cyber warfare specialist, to retrieve the data stolen by Spiritform before the secrets within are decrypted and revealed to the world. But little does he realize that he's falling into a deep corporate conspiracy and a whole new interpretation of the cat and mouse game. Pick this up at your peril. You will not be able to put it down once you start reading. So yeah, get your copy of Silicon Burning right now, guys. Available for just $1.99 on Amazon at the moment to celebrate the release of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex 2045. So yeah, just gonna crack on with Deus Ex. Hope no one saw me hacking there.
What are you doing in here?
Oops, she's suspicious.
Suppose I can ask you the same thing, Delara.
I'm worried about Vince Black, the head of our organized crime division. I was leaving a message for Director Miller asking if he's heard from him.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Sure. I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Why stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
Alright. Well, I'll let you know if I find out anything about Black.
Thanks.
Alright, yeah, I may as well do that side quest quickly. Okay, can't hack that. Have a look, see.
Anomaly detected.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Nice.
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
If I have anything, I'll let you know.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alright, so I press on with this side quest. Hey, a couple more people have joined, that's great. Hello, new people. Feel free to ask me anything, guys. I really am an open book right now.
Adam, Janus heard the NSN conversation we recovered. He agrees you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
No, I want to do the side quest. Oh yeah, I've got the other side quest to do. I'll finish this one first and then I'll go back to that one. Okay, finally got 2 practice points, so time to get the Tesla darts, because they are awesome. I've got to shut something off. What am I going to shut off? Probably that one. Oh. Yeah, that one for now. Can't wait till I get the what's it called, the plasticity chip installed so I can just unlock with everything. But until then I'll have to make do.
Not right to question leadership. And we'll get you killed.
Copy. Heading out.
Like this.
Oh yeah, this place is totally above board.
What about
Absolutely.
Oh, hello.
Absolutely. The architecture in the old sector.
Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
You really think you should be saying my name out loud in a place like this?
So it is you. Discretion. Right. I'm sorry. But it was your bright idea to meet here of all places. Not exactly the safest part of Prague to... You didn't mention that you were augmented in your description.
What difference does it make?
None, I suppose. And I don't mean to stare. It's just... It doesn't fit with your reputation.
My reputation, huh? Man's not always aware of what people say about him. What else have you heard?
People are wary of you. They say that you are everyone's enemy. Everyone's friend. They also say you are one of the few who has the courage to expose the Diwali for what they really are. I can help with that. But first, I need to know I can trust you.
What kind of trouble are you in, exactly?
You know exactly what kind of trouble I'm in. My husband, Lester, the operation, you've been digging into it. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
We should talk somewhere else.
I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks. Shikashka. Go before me and I'll meet you there. I don't want anyone to see us walking out together.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
Keep walking.
Okay.
On the up front.
May as well get that side quest out of the way now. Come on, guys, you're holding up. Hey, some more people join us, that's nice.
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Diwali op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's all right.
We will use force if necessary. Move away.
Ugh. Alright. I don't really want to fight those guys, so... Whoops.
Used to be a beautiful city.
We've taken away everything.
Alright, I've got to go up to that guy's apartment up there. If I recall... the best way to do that... Whoop.
Trace program initiated.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Access denied.
Alright, do this one. Yeah, it's nice. What? No. Yeah. Try that again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Good. Ooh, what's in here? Okay. Alright, so... There we go. Oh, that was so well designed in this game.
Seraph, I found Orlov. He's dead.
What? Are you sure it's him?
Well, technically I never met him before. I did, however, meet a doctor who looks just like him in Alaska. In that clinic I told you about. His name then was McFadden.
Christ, Adam. What exactly happened to you in that clinic?
I don't know. I was in the coma ward. It was run by the World Health Organization. Facility 451. Can you dig into it?
Of course.
I'm gonna search this body and the apartment and see what I can find.
Anomaly detected.
Whoops.
Trace program initiated.
Okay, got it. Much better.
Access granted.
Anything else? boss here by the looks of it. Alright. It really is a pretty game, look at that.
You knew how this works, Og. Hand them over.
Here, enjoy.
Smart ass. ID check BH847. I see. Thanks. You must think you're something special, eh? Get the hell out of here.
The police in this game are such dicks. I mean, in what Cyberpunk story aren't the police dicks, but, you know. Even Ghost in the Shell. Especially Ghost in the Shell in a lot of ways. I'm Alan Johnson, and I ride the tube looking very, very broody all the time. Alright, looks like a couple more people have joined us, so I'm just going to do a quick little recap. For those of you who join us, my name's Tom McCaughley. I am the author of Silicon Burning, the first in my Cyberpunk crime thriller series, Cyberpunk crime thriller series, Singularity Rising. I'm just here hanging out playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided as a way of passing the time during lockdown, so I'm just hanging out playing the game and answering your Cyberpunk related questions. Before I crack on with playing for a bit longer, I'm just going to read a synopsis of my book because it sounds really good against the Deus Ex soundtrack. So here we go. Silicon Burning. London has been upgraded. So have its nightmares. The year is 2045. Almost 30 years have passed since a devastating nuclear terrorist attack on London. Mothermind, an advanced artificial intelligence created by the Virtualife Corporation, now monitors British citizens 24/7. The boundaries between machines and humans have blurred. The gap between rich and poor has widened. The human race is diminishing, and cybernetically enhanced transhumans are growing rapidly. The flames of rebellion are rising, though, spurred on by an enigmatic hacker group known as Spiritform. But, after successfully infiltrating Virtualife's network, one of Spiritform's members falls victim to Jack-21, a prolific serial killer that has been terrorizing the transhuman population of London. Now, Virtualife hires Arthur Wells, a cyborg private investigator and former cyber warfare specialist, to retrieve the data stolen by Spiritform before the secrets within are decrypted and revealed to the world. But little does he realise that he's falling into a deep corporate conspiracy and a whole new interpretation of a cat and mouse game. Pick this up at your peril. You will not be able to put it down once you start reading. So yeah, get your copy of Silicon Burning right now, guys. It's available on Amazon for just $1.99 at the moment to celebrate the release of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex 2045 on Netflix. And another dickhead police officer.
What you got hiding in those arms, Clank?
This should cover the basics.
Keep your hands where you can keep them. 847? Kurva. What the fuck are you?
Some kind of a super
What
soldier?
I am is in a hurry.
Yes. Yes, I bet you are. Go ahead, you're clear. Look, nothing new. Your papers state right here that you are currently restricted to the Brikashka district. I'm sorry, but I can't let you make Hands behind your head. Why did you think the streets were empty? Well.
Just a little further. I want to make sure I wasn't followed. I think it is safe for us to talk here. Finally, together we can make Vlasta pay.
Vlasta, your husband. What's this about exactly? You said you have information.
Smuggling. Weapons. Drugs. Whores. You name it, darling. All of it is heading east. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored. And I have the code to get in. You will see for yourself. And then you will do what you think is best.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation. Why?
Isn't that why you contacted me? I'm willing to help because it's the right thing to do. But it means I have to leave him tonight. Leave everything. Did you bring what you were supposed to?
Alright, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin. With enough left over to start my new life. I believe that is what we agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
Here, this should be enough to get you out of here.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Cool, off we go.
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into. I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. I told her I was Vince.
Interesting. You never struck me as the pretending type, Adam. I always assumed what you see is what you get. I should have known better.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
Have a permit. It's not like they did not see what you're all saying.
Alright, my dogs need walking, so I think I'm going to call it there for a night, guys. But thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the live stream. I will be probably picking this up again tomorrow, so I will see you there. Have a nice night, guys.